Here with the Dying Light 2 Stay Human first impressions after 3 hours of playtime. So I'm gonna state first the positives, and I'm gonna state some of like the flaws. Afterwards, how I feel about the game. So first positives. I think the graphics uh are solid. The voice acting are solid. Um, Easter eggs like the Dead Island, Sam B, Hoodie Voodoo. It's a good callback to the original game. Also, the palm tree that you can see in the tutorial stage is a good callback. Um, I think that's pretty much it. Like, I haven't really ran into a glitch yet, so the parkour I think it's improved over the first game. And some of the flaws that I have with this game. Some of the flaws, uh, it feels very grindy. I don't know if they tried to do that on purpose, to where it was like the first game, it felt very easy to level up like fast in the game. But in the second one, it's like you really have to do lots of side missions. You have to do a bunch of like uh dungeon crawling, if you want to call it. Like you have to invade more quarantine zones, and if you want to get more gear and stuff like that. And then the choices that I feel like how they advertised it, I don't know if this is how it is for the alternate choices that I've made in a previous playthrough. I mean in the current playthrough I'm in, but I want to see if they those alternate choices really altered the decisions shaped with the story. Um, but I feel like as if because people said that the choices really like don't matter, so I just want to like take a look at it after the recording of this video. Um, but yeah, I don't know if they're going to affect anything from the story itself. If I'm gonna come across any new kind of factions within the game, because I'm still a part of the tutorial. Another flaw within this game is the climbing. It feels weird. You have to uh, really be careful of your stamina when climbing ledges. Um, Dying Light 2's co-op. I th- I thought this was going to work the first day that it came out, and turns out it didn't. And I thought that they play tested this a long time ago during the development of this game, for just like possibly like 5 or 6 years at this point. Now, I don't know how game development works and stuff like that when it comes to them trying to test out a game when they've delayed it like 3 plus times of delays. But something doesn't feel right when it's like it doesn't feel like they play tested this when people are having issues, as myself, wanting to play with friends online, especially in the beginning of how it was advertised during the Dying to Know episodes. So I know a lot of people are outraged about this, and that's just my opinion on how I feel. It's nothing towards the developers. It's just a little issue that I wish that it was sorted out before release. Um, and another, and like probably like, I got like one more flaw about this is I don't know. I People say it's a narrative, but I find the narrative to be all right so far, just after playing the original. But yeah, that's really all I can say about this game. On top of it, I'm gonna have more things to what I can say about it, of course, after the more I played this game of Dying Light 2. But overall, I think it's off to a solid start.